Jackson ground, FedEx 5721 IFR, Pocatello.
FedEx 5721 Jackson ground, clear to Pocatello Airport, Alpine 2 departure as filed. Standby, sit, accept, maintain 15, correction, maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 133.25, squawk 5556.
Clear to Pocatello, Alpine 2 departure as filed. Climb via the SID, accept, maintain 10,000, 133.25 and squawk 5556. FedEx 5721.
FedEx 5721, read back correct.
Alright, so we're going to go down here to our transponder and put in code, and I'm going to use my real sim gear pen in here, 5556. And I'm going to go ahead and hit transponder again. Squawk altitude.
3 Charlie Kilo is 8 miles to Waller, flying 1900, maintain.
I'm going to do flight plan.
90,000 until established on the
menu.
localizer, cleared ILS X-ray, runway 16 right approach.
Delete the flight plan. I don't know why it's putting Wyoming 20 in there, but I'm going to clear that. I'm just going to put in Jackson. It's really bizarre how it's putting in that airport. So as you can see here, I'm rotating the knob. It's really nice. Okay, there's Jackson. What can I clear? Yeah, I can there. And then I'm going to hit the procedure, and I'm going to select departure. I'm going to do Alpine 2 with the Idaho transition. Actually, it's Kickney. Hopefully it has Kickney in there. Load that up. Yep, there's Kickney. And then it has Idaho Falls already in there. That's convenient. That's kind of cool. Alright. I'm happy about that. Now I'm going to pull up the ATIS on Jackson. You're flying K&M. Flying K&M is hard. What's K&M? Remind me. You have 8. You'll probably you have 8. I'll probably get an extra 8 when it comes out. Yeah, I think that'll help. Yeah, for sure. Oh, keyboard and mouse. Ooh, yeah, that is hard. That is hard. What if I should turn? I should probably turn that ignition off. Probably turn off my auxiliary.
Monterey Tower, Bonanza number 1 Whiskey Tango, ready to go.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to open the door because it's getting hot in here.
1 Whiskey Tango, Monterey Tower, runway 28 left, good for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 1 Whiskey Tango.
Getting super hot in here. Alright, there's the ATIS. It's information Charlie. If I go over to the taxi diagram, it looks like we're just at the south hangars. And we're going to taxi with Charlie. El Burgos, 2305. Good evening. I'll let him respond to him.
5 Alpha Victor, runway 1 for the option.
1 for the option, Alpha Victor.
2455, yeah. Jackson ground, FedEx 5721, South Hangars, taxi with Charlie.
FedEx 5721, Jackson ground, runway 1, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 1 via Alpha, FedEx 5721. Okay, so we got that. I wonder if my plane command works. Set. Lights. Landing lights on. Taxi light on.
Taxi lights already on.
Nav lights on.
NAV 14 set to 0.
Navigation lights on.
Navigation lights on.
Okay, I'll just leave those off for now. I wanted to just test that. Oop. Hold on. Hold on. Can we get out to Alpha this way? Yeah. No, we can't. It's blocked. Yeah, I'll just go over here. That's fine. Actually, no, I'll turn down here. Yeah, we're fine. Have you? I haven't tried it yet. No. Is it compatible with Truckers multiplayer? This URL not found. Hello, Joe. Okay, I'm gonna
3 Charlie Kilo,
lower
contact
some
Reno Tower, good
flaps.
day.
New Zealand sounds really nice even without a PC. New Zealand, baby. Oh, Ben, you moved from Ireland to New Zealand for a year and didn't bring a
Reno
PC.
Tower, Learjet 913 Charlie Kilo, ILS X-ray.
I can't even
16
imagine
Reno.
going without a PC for a year.
November 913 Charlie
I
Kilo,
probably
Reno
should try
Tower,
that
runway
sometime.
16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, 913 Charlie Kilo.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to. Oh, there's someone coming in on Pilotedge. Oh, baby, that's awesome. 1807. All right, and then departure is 13325. And then I want to review this departure just quickly again. I think we're fine, but shouldn't be probably reviewing the departures on holding short, but that's okay. So again, climb heading 19er. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, climb radio 192 to cross Kickney at or above 15,000. Okay. So it's basically just a straight out, but not really. It's runway 1. Yeah, I gotta talk to ATC about this. Jackson Tower, FedEx 5721. Now, we're holding short runway 1. I show the Alpine 2 departure is for the other runway. Is that what you show?
FedEx 5721 affirmative, fly runway heading runway 1 cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 1 cleared for takeoff. Thank you, FedEx 5721. Alright, so quickly get some lights on. Taxi light off. Cool. Yep, is the Kodiak a good plane? I like it. But I need to read the changelog to figure out all of the updates that are have, but it's nice that I can you know, do this. So I'm going to sync up the heading bug here for runway 1. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Be gentle with that PT6. There's 80 knots, 90 knots, we'll rotate. Okay, and we're, oh crap. Quest Kodiak.
Enjoy your flight.
There's runway heading. I forgot to set the alias, so that's awesome. Okay, so now we'll do
FedEx 5721, Texas Salt Lake Center, good day.
over to Center. Good day, FedEx 5721.
1 Whiskey Tango, contact Dark departure.
Okay, let's sync up the heading bug. And we'll do vertical speed. 1300's fine. Sorry, heading mode.
1 Whiskey Tango, Dark departure, radar contact, direct Santee, resume navigation.
Oh, I gotta go flaps up now. Salt Lake Center, FedEx 5721, 7,900 climbing 10,000 via the SID. Not via the SID.
FedEx 5721, Salt Lake Center, ready to contact.
Okay. So far, so good. This looks like a smoother, more feminine version of the 208.
5721, maintain 1-2000 for MVA.
Climb and maintain 12,000, FedEx 5721. Alright, 12,000 set. Still doing 13. Climbing at 1,300 feet per minute, 90 knots. So.
Who's the other aircraft calling?
What is the realism level of Salt Lake City, your homestay on ATS? I haven't tried it yet. Because again, I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the multiplayer to be compatible, because I want to truck with some people. Does that make sense? So I'm hoping that the update comes out, because if not, our convoy on Friday night will be back in Europe. The expansion pack that used to be separate purchase is now included. Oh, is it an expansion pack? Okay. I like it. It's juicy. It's got some power. I'm going to slow my roll on the vertical speed because we're slowing down. So I'm going to go 700 feet per minute. We're at 10,300. We're going up to 12,000. I need to learn how to turn the synthetic vision on. Do you guys have any idea?
FedEx 57 turn T1, turn right heading 180.
Right turn 180, FedEx 5721. Turning right to 180. It's just so nice that I can just come up here and rotate that knob, and it feels so good. There's 180. I will say that the Salt Lake City that I did see streamed live, El Burgos, they do have my street that I live on. They actually have my street. Yeah, some parts of it looked like my street. There was one part where there was a pool in some guy's front yard, and that didn't look right, but what to expect, right? There's the Tetons. Okay, we're on a heading of 180 and up to 11,500, climbing 12,000. There's got to be a way to turn that. I should read the manual.
FedEx 5721, clear direct Kickney, resume on navigation.
Clear direct Kickney, resume on navigation, FedEx 5721. Alright, so let's go down to Kickney and go direct and hit activate and then hit nav. Boom. Yeah, we're direct Kickney. And let's do a little bit more direct Kickney. No, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine there. Synthetic vision should be in the PFD options if it's the same as the TBM, lower left of the PFD. I looked for it and I didn't see it, so let's take a look again. So PFD, if I go back and then I click PFD, I see defaults, wind, DME, BRG1 and BRG2, altitude unit, standard baro. Yeah, I don't see it. It's on the menu? Ah, okay. So menu. And then maybe under miscellaneous? Ah, synthetic vision. Oh, yeah. Right rudder sim. Thank you. I'm going to give you some snacks. Welcome, welcome. 440. Yeah, let's take a look at this. This. Oh, man. That's not synthetic vision. That's like actual. I mean, it's synthetic vision, but it looks like a camera. Wow. Wow. How did you know that, right, Rudder Sim? Are you the developer, or are you just an early adopter of this fine bird? That looks super fantastic. It really does look.
Bravo, contact Denver, approach 120.35.
I mean, I can see a golf course on my PFD.
120.35, 261 Alpha Bravo.
You have the plane? Yeah, it looks spectacular. Wow. I'll give you guys credit for the golf course. I think Dogo got it. Wow. That just looks spectacular. Oh, guess what, guys?
261 Alpha Bravo, Denver approach, roger, finding 260 to send to maintain 10,000 vectors for the ILS, runway 35, right approach.
Snack Air may be buying another Kodiak. That's how much I'm liking this plane so far. Wow. Here's the crazy part, guys, is the synthetic vision shows up on my real sim gear panel. That's the craziest part of it. That terrain shows up on the real sim gear. At least we may make it up to the seed vault this weekend. That's true. That is true. The version 1.6 of the Snack Air livery works great with V2. Oh, good. Good, good. Tetons are looking fantastic. Fantastico. What's in the new TBM beta? I don't know. I think Max is streaming it right now, actually. So if you want to... Yeah. I don't know what's in it. I'm hoping to fly it very soon, sooner than later. I'm super impressed with that synthetic vision.
1 Whiskey Tango, contact North approach 135 and 65.
Wow. Maybe there'll be a changelog that I can have access to. I'm looking for...
November 1 Whiskey Tango, NorCal approach, roger, altimeter 2955. 2955. Whiskey Tango, do you have a approach request? One Whiskey Tango, do you have an approach request?
Okay, we're going to Kickney. Need to text dispatch and tell them to turn on the AC.
Air 1 Whiskey Tango, clear direct to Half Moon Bay Airport and expect the visual approach for the airport.
Contacting dispatch via text message. Okay, 6 miles to Kickney. Probably should look here at my engine instruments. Everything looks like it's in the green.
So the 505, air clearance clear to Salt Lake City Airport for departure as filed. I'm by the SID, squawk 4355. Southwest 505, read back, correct?
Okay, 4 miles. We're supposed to make a right turn to Idaho. To Idaho. What's the average cruise speed of this plane? Right now, I don't know, but I've got 151 indicated, and my true airspeed is 184 at present. Idaho? All right, 1.9 miles. Now making the... You believe that synthetic vision? That's really cool. All right, Wolfie. Thanks for jumping in there. Appreciated your chat participation earlier today as I flew the 747 around and the 737. Okay, there's the turn. Now we're direct Idaho. Why is there only 49 women in the Miss America pageant? No one wants to be... Oh, okay. I get it. Pretty cool. There's probably a bunch of other options in here that we should look at. So we got miscellaneous. You got cargo on or off. Interior, you can change it from Timberline to something else. Skis, you can put skis on this. Is that water skis or snow skis? I don't know. You got tires, mud flaps, autopilot G1000 bezel, and anti-ice equipped, yes. That's pretty cool. Snow skis. Wow. Skis, that sounds super fun, exactly. Audio settings, you got master volumes, engine volumes, prop volumes, ground volumes, electric volumes, warning volumes, button volumes, and aerodynamic volumes. Slew mode off. Camera, you got camera presets. There's the pilot. G1000, co-pilot, throttle quadrant, switches, view from the rear. There's a lot of people on board. By the way, we got 9 people on board for FS Economy. Overhead panel, left wing cam. That's kind of cool. Little GoPro action. Tile line. Tail cam, right wing cam, back to pilot view. Then you have these custom presets it looks like you can do. Oh yeah. It's like for a walk around. I dig that. And then you have weight and balance. So you can put in the fuel and the passengers. Looks like FS Economy randomized the passengers quite a bit. 2 of the passengers weigh 47 pounds, so those must be youngins. We got liveries. Oh, there's an Amazonia Air livery. Huh. And then again, under general, you have the simplified option for the mode. Electric tug, window reflections, panel reflections, startup, running on or off, GPU, the ground power unit, cargo pod, fairings, chocks, brakes. You got all covers, tie downs, doors, and all lights. Fantastic. Kazan, how you doing, sir? Good morning. Long time no see. Thank you for the host. For some reason, my georeferencing went off. That happens from time to time. I'm going to reload. I don't know if it's the sim link or if it's the website. There we go. I reloaded the website and it's back now. We've got 37 miles to Idaho Falls. By the way, do you guys know what Snack Air Company owns Idaho Falls FBO? You're stressed doing...
Number 1 Alpha Bravo, 7 miles to Furby, fly heading 320, maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 35 right approach.
Stress doing a mass file transfer to my PC before hardware failure. Ah. So I'm watching Twitch to de-stress. I had my mom's hard drive had a failure, and so I was in the middle of copying a bunch of her files.
FedEx 5721, the Pocatello altimeter 2983 approach request.
We'll get back to you on that, Snacker 5721. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the METAR. Approaches Pocatello.
November 1 Whiskey, contact NorCal approach 135.1.
Wow, 040 at 14, gusting 24. So that won't work. We'll just take the visual. No. Salt Lake Center, FedEx 5721, request visual approach.
No, 11 Whiskey Tango, NorCal approach, roger. Center maintain 4,000, Pocatello is 12 o'clock, 12 miles, report in sight. One Whiskey Tango, no traffic reserved between you and Half Moon Bay. Radar services terminated. Report cancellation to IFR. Missed approach this frequency. Frequency change approved.
So someone else going to Pocatello?
One Whiskey Tango, IFR cancellation received. Squawk and fire. Frequency change approved.
Someone was 15 miles from Pocatello. Yeah.
FedEx 5721 was stepped on taken.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll request visual approach, please, FedEx 5721.
FedEx 5721 expected.
So the quest is updated. Yeah, V2. Yeah, and so far my favorite part of the update is this synthetic vision. I mean, look at that, Amanda. Look at the detail here of the terrain on the PFD. I don't know how they did it, but you went direct. Yeah, that's what I'm on right now. Is direct. It is pretty cool. Yeah, that's my favorite part so far. On night is dark. So the PFD is dark at night. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder if I can do that right now. Uh-oh. Ah. Okay, so that is... So how does... I guess terrain shows up as... What does terrain show up as? Okay. Alright, well. Maybe down the road we can have an option to switch it to the synthetic vision that talks to the global scenery, the mesh. Because I'm just thinking I'm not going to see much terrain, but maybe you do see the objects at night there, or maybe you do something else that I'm not doing correctly.
Southwest 505 Denver, ground runner 35 left, taxi via Mike. Southwest 505, confirm that was 35 left.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like that livery too. I see these FedEx planes at Salt Lake City, but they're I think they're 208s. I think.
1 Alpha Bravo, contact Centennial Tower, good night. November 261 Alpha Bravo, Centennial Tower, winds 36010, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Ben, I don't think so. I think that, you know, I think X-Plane competed with Microsoft Flight Simulator since 1990. Was it 1990? What did it come out? Was it 93 or 94? Up through until just, ever since. And it's, you know, I think what you have to do is whenever you have competition, you need to adapt, right? And then I think P3D is going to continue on with the commercial side of things. And I think that's their bread and butter, the commercial simulators. But Microsoft Flight Simulator is the hot thing that we're all looking forward to trying, and I'm super excited. So, and that's coming from a guy who loves X-Plane. So. Rebuying add-ons is not something I'm looking forward to, Dogo says. Yeah, there is that, because there's been times where I've had to buy for FSX and then P3D and now again for MFS. I'd like to know if they're going to change the name from Microsoft Flight Simulator to something else that can distinguish, or will it just always just stay Microsoft Flight Simulator now and just continually get updated? And because 2020 is an unofficial name, but a lot of people refer to it that way. Salt Lake Center, FedEx 5721. Any chance for direct field?
FedEx 5721, absolutely. Clear direct to Pocatello Airport.
Clear direct Pocatello, FedEx 5721. Alright, so let's sync up the heading bug. Go heading bug. Let's turn south. And then I'm going to put in... We got a subscribe, Desert Eagle 114 with the subscribe. And I'm going to put in a direct
subscribe.
Kilo
We got a subscribe.
Papa India Hotel. Activate, and then back to nav. You hope Microsoft is at the expo? Oh, yeah, they'll be there. Thank you, Desert Eagle 1410. I appreciate that. Twitch Baby too, 9 months. Yeah, they'll be there. The question is will the released product be out before that? That is the question. Has more flight sims, more options, and better to customers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, more options. Yeah. My question, and I didn't catch the Laminar live press conference that they had yesterday, but maybe one of you guys did, or many of you did. I wonder if it was posed to them if they would ever consider, a cloud-based scenery situation. Because, for the longest time, orthophoto was king in my opinion. And so now this Azure, Bing cloud-based and locally cached scenery looks fantastic on these videos and previews and what I've heard from people who've flown it. Will all the sims need to go that direction? I have not tried Google VR Tylenol. Good to see you, Tylenol. Have you noticed who's in first place in the Snack League Fantasy Football? All right, we're 40 miles to the field. I think I'm going to go ahead and cancel IFR and descend down here in a bit. Is this plane worth the money? I like this plane. I like this plane. It's
Southwest 505 Denver Tower, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
I think if you want, if you're a fan of the Caravan and you just want a G1000, especially for your real sim gear panel, if you fly on FS economy, you want to carry 9 passengers, it's ideal. So far so good. It's working very well. And again, this synthetic vision is very cool here on the PFD. That's something I haven't seen before. Feels good. Felt good on takeoff. She looks like she went to a Def Leppard concert last night. Whoa, what was that? Oh, wow. She's okay. I don't know if it'll go on sale. Possibly. I have no idea. Salt Lake Center, FedEx 5721, cancel IFR.
Number 1 Alpha Bravo, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, this frequency. FedEx 5721, you're stepping again, but I believe where you said cancel IFR.
Roger.
FedEx 5721, IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Good night.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Good night, FedEx 5721. Alright, so we're going to go down to our transponder and type in transponder VFR, and then we're going to change the altitude down to Pocatello, which is, we'll go down to 5500. We'll put in vertical speed, and we'll go down at 1,000. We'll test the vertical speed at 1,000. Bring back the throttle. Joe 199, how are you doing? PC Tech 53, good day, sir. Now we're doing almost 200 knots indicated. Better be careful. Bring it back a little bit more.
This 505, take departure, see you.
You don't think... Oh, we got some subscribes. We got some subscribes coming in.
We got a subscribe. We
Puff-
got a subscribe.
Puff MTD 123 gifting subs 2.
No, it can't be. It is. It's coming. It's a subtrain.
Subtrain. We got gifted subs to K-Duffs, Rocco 45, Puff MTD. Puff MTD also gifted to Rocco 45, Delta Yankee 2, Christian Rosnay, and also BW Flight Simulation.
Departure, rate of contact.
Thank you, Puff. I appreciate that. We're 27 miles out. I'm going to change. That is a subtrain. I'm going to change my vertical speed just to 600. L Brown 1989, hello. Very kind of you. I think it's pretty common when a general aviation well, this is actually not a general aviation. I guess it is, but it's a FedEx flight. When you cancel IFR, I think that first off, I don't think FedEx would cancel IFR very often. In fact, there may be rules, company rules against it, but you never know. I think it's pretty common to stay listening to the approach or departure or center frequency just to get an idea in case there's traffic around you in the real world, that type of thing. I did hear one target in the area earlier that was approaching Pocatello, which is bizarre because Pocatello is not a towered airport, so pretty cool that we timed it so someone was going to Pocatello. The Wilds 1981, how are you doing? Yeah, I fly the Flight Factor Airbus A320, and I also fly the Tolus A319. And I've been tempted to acquire the FS Labs, but if FS Labs pulled a PMDG maneuver and offered, if you buy it now, you get a credit toward MFS, because I'm assuming that they're going to port it to MFS. Wouldn't you assume that? I would buy the FS Labs right now in a heartbeat, just because it is, in my what I've seen on stream and YouTube, it is the premier Airbus on that platform. But I don't want to, like a lot of people and many of you, I don't know if you guys took the Navigraph survey yet. But the one of the questions is, are you delaying purchases based on the fact that Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming? And I think a lot of people are delaying purchases. I purchased the PMDG 737 NGXU because of the credit toward the NGX3 in the future. So Joe is definitely delaying. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys haven't done the survey, please click on that link and do it now or later at your convenience and chime in for the community. From the right and left FMC, you can do shared cockpit. Oh, that's cool.
We got a subscribe.
Oh, I don't know if the right and the left
We got a
synchronize.
subscribe.
I don't know if the right and left do synchronize in shared cockpit. PC Tech 53 gifting a sub to the Wilds 1981. Thank you, PC Tech. Appreciate that. Yeah, no more X-Plane 11, you're saying, Joe? I will, because I know that X-Plane 11 will be, quote me on this. Write it down, document it. I'll be flying X-Plane 11 for the next decade, and there will be things that will make us fly that once in a while. If we stay in this hobby, you're gonna dabble. I think I'm gonna dabble. It's been around since early 90s or mid 90s, so it's not going anywhere. Hey, there's Max on the TBM.
Foxtrot Albuquerque Center, roger.
This 16 is terrible. You got another one we could try?
It's been added to the Confluence
try
server. It's official.
128.45.
Okay.
All right.
I think the event viewer might be slightly too far left. I think you're right.
Albuquerque TBM 2 Romeo Foxtrot, flight level 250.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, Spectre, thanks.
That's a bit better.
Jane Coffee.
Mr. John Fly, how you doing, buddy?
Evening.
How did I get so far?
My POG's on network tonight, Miss Dawson.
All right, so we are 10 miles out now, 6,800. Thank you for the event viewer box J fix. Appreciate that. It's echoing in here. Is it? Uh-oh. Do you think Orbex and like EU is better than what do you mean, Ben? I think the only I won't install orthophoto in the UK because why? I mean the Orbex True Earth is fantastic. Yeah. Oh, you have Max on the other screen, so it's in stereo. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I should find out where he's flying next and maybe join him.
Flight Exteriors, Read Up kind of has that buzzing hum, but it's not as bad as last time, but there's definitely a little bit of anomaly there.
You know, that perfect descent and that perfect profile, and we're lined up with the runway perfectly. That is fantastic.
It's definitely workable, though. What's your aircraft type?
Wow, look at that. It's even going to take me right down to Chinatown. I'm going to slow down, though.
November 5 Exterior aircraft type.
There's the prediction. Yep.
Exterior, Roger, Squawk 3512.
Sync up the heading bug. Slowing down.
Exterior, reback.
Let's go into heading mode. Do a slight change there. Look at that, right into the runway. Predicting 101. I've never landed this plane before. You're predicting 31 D-monies? Are you nuts? I predict 199. I do think the Orbex True Earth and looks better than orthophoto, yeah. I do. I truly believe that. Alright, flaps 1. The original Kodiak was a rock. Yeah, we'll see if the flight dynamics have changed a bit. I'll disconnect the autopilot. My airplane, get a feel for the bird. Ooh. What should I land at? I think I'm going to land at about 90. 85? I don't know. What do you guys think? I got to look up the manual.
105 Exterior, Fresno ground to runway 11 right, taxi via Alpha, Bravo.
Getting a little bit slow. Correcting. You think 85? Okay, well, I'm right there. Assuming I keep the same pitch. She feels good. A little bit
14
fast.
Phoenix Road, runway 26, taxi via Charlie, Romeo Bravo.
$80? Oh, and you do have reverse. You have beta. Oh, snack. Can't tell if I'm in beta or not. I gotta toggle my reversers off. Look at the runway in the synthetic vision. That's pretty cool. The passengers were fine with the landing, but the taxi, they were like, I don't know about that. Okay, flaps coming up.
Delta 25,
Hit beta again.
To the Denver Airport, rugged
How do I
departure.
thought
Early
toggling
transition
beta.
Climb by, maintain 10,000, squawk 6416.
See, I'm hitting. So right there, if I go to the PFD, you can see when I toggle beta right there, it comes up beta, and then when I toggle it off, it goes off.
Delta 2529, be back correct.
It doesn't look like it's in beta, but it sounded like it was. Anyway, who got closest to 8? Was it 80? I think someone guessed. I don't know. You guys tell me who won that. That was fun. That was super fun. It's either Jay or this URL got it. Should turn my lights off. We don't have any passengers, by the way, D-Monies. We,
Thank you for flying.
we don't have any passengers, we just have cargo. No, I can take it back. We do have passengers because we had FedEx. We had FS Economy passengers, you're right. Yeah. So Jay got it. So let's do add 333 to Jay. Thank you, Jay, for winning. Thank you. Yeah, it's a nice plane. I like it quite a bit.